It is 6 o'clock, so we are doing, like I said, Trader Joe's full course meal and / Zoom meeting. So we've got 2 things going right now, streaming it live. This is Jessica.
Hey guys.
I'll call her Jess. She actually, what prompted this tonight is we were also on a Zoom meeting with her company, and we are cooking for them as a company, what is it, party?
Yeah, it's like a celebration party for finishing a big project.
Exactly. So I thought, why not tie it all together and go live with you guys? So we've got 2 minutes. What you can do during these 2 minutes is pour yourself a drink, a glass of water. We've got a little bit of champagne because it's fun. Also put your aprons on because you don't want to splatter anything on your clothing. I've ruined many outfits with oil stains. And everyone always gives me fixes for those, and I've tried them and they never work. So,
Black.
yeah, black. And the frills are just extra. But the chef hats are necessary. We're very excited because in 1 minute we're gonna kick this thing off. I'm curious how many of you guys are actually cooking with us, and I hope there's at least 4 people. Do you think there's gonna be at least 4?
Definitely gonna be at least 4.
I am obsessed. This is wonderful. Oh my god, this is incredible.
Tonight on the menu, what are we making, Jess?
I'm making hummus with crudité and various delicious
Crackers.
Trader Joe's snacks. You can choose your poison. Then we are moving on to a chicken with pesto or portobello with vegan pesto with sweet potatoes and broccolini, and then finishing it off with berries covered in chocolate.
Yes, exactly. We've got to do something about Callie.
One moment, just gonna check my lovely dog.
She's fixing the dog situation. They have a little puppy. It's so cute. It's a Bisha. So we're gonna do our best to walk everyone through what we're doing step by step. We realize that a lot of people are just 1 people and we're 2, so we're gonna try and slow-mo things and just walk through them. The questions that we will take are gonna come from the Zoom meeting. I won't be taking any from IGTV because there'd be too many to sort through. So hopefully those that are on the Zoom meeting are enough to represent everyone that's tuning in today. So, all right, dog has been handled. No dogs were harmed.
No dogs were harmed. He just thought my husband was upstairs, which he was not.
Okay, so Jess, what are we gonna start with?
So today we're gonna start with our hummus so we can make a little snack while we're preparing the rest of it. So what everybody needs is some delicious Trader Joe's tahini and a lemon and beans and garlic
And paprika.
and cumin and olive oil.
And olive oil. So we're kicking off with the hummus first. If you have your menu in front of you, it shows the ingredients that we'll be using. So we are kicking off with the hummus.
Yes.
And we have the hummus ingredients. So I'm gonna open up the garbanzo beans. Jess, how much of this do you want me to drain?
I just want you to drain a little bit so you just have a little bit of moisture with the beans. I think it tastes better than using water because otherwise it gets a little bit watery and not so flavorful. So
keep it a little thick.
keep a little bit of moisture, and the sink would be better.
I've been here before.
Just a few times. And then what I'm gonna do is squeeze 1 lemon. Depending on how big your lemon is, we're looking for about 1/4 cup of lemon juice. Yeah, this is definitely not a top-notch lemon squeezer. I think I bought it in the West Village about 10 years ago for $3, but it does the trick.
And we're going to be using a Vitamix blender. Any blender will work, but if you're ever looking to upgrade your blender game, Vitamix is rock. This isn't sponsored by Vitamix, but I think I have the same exact one. I got it at Nordstrom off the rack.
Oh, nice.
Wait, no, what's it called? Nordstrom's rack.
Yeah,
Nordstrom's rack.
My parents gave this to my husband when he went through this big cooking phase, and I feel like I've used it way more than he has, but
That's cool. I like that everyone's blender looks so used.
I know. It's like you clean it so many times and it still looks disgusting.
Do you want me to drop these in?
No. There's a method to it.
That's just really.
Natasha.
She's so good at making hummus.
So, we need 1/4 cup, approximately, of lemon juice. Okay, so I guess my lemon wasn't quite big enough. So we need a little bit more. Lucky we have
several
lemons.
Now, if people don't have several lemons, should they just put more of the garbanzo bean?
I think, yeah. I mean, I think it's okay. It's like,
here's little less beans.
Yeah. It's also like how much citrus do you like in your hummus? It's not a big deal.
We like a 1/4 cup.
Yeah.
On the line.
On the line. I know. I was like, when I cooked as a kid, I was such a brat. If I didn't have exactly the right amount of ingredients, I'd be like, I can't make this. But I've become a lot more relaxed in my
tahini.
later years of life.
She's
Yes.
she's opening the tahini.
Yes.
Tahini from Trader Joe's. Okay.
So another 1/4 cup, and you want to make sure it's like stirred around because sometimes it separates a little bit.
Mix it.
So mix it. This is annoying. I hate measuring like pastes like this into a cup because then I don't like wasting things.
Aren't there 4 tablespoons in a 1/4 cup?
I guess.
Yeah. I'm just guessing.
Okay. Who's the accountant here?
Okay, I'm not the accountant. I just, because I ask Alexa things all the time when I'm always cooking by myself. I'm always like, Alexa, I don't want to, do you have an Alexa?
I don't have an Alexa.
I'm always like, Alexa, how many tablespoons are in a 1/4 cup? And then she tells me, and I'm like, thanks, girl.
Okay, so now we have our tahini and our lemon juice in the blender.
Equal parts.
Yeah, a 1/4 cup, a 1/4 cup. Now, we basically just want to pulse it. Pulse. And make sure it stays down, because I did not do this last one. So we want to do high volume for like 30 seconds.
This is probably necessary.
Okay. I think that's about.
Wow, so it's thick in there. It's like a thick.
That's big. It's like thick but creamy.
That's
I
a way
would
to put
say.
it. Thick but creamy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so now we need 1 to 2 cloves of garlic, depending on how garlicky you like it. I'm a big garlic fan, so I'm definitely gonna go 2.
Alright.
And then also, if you want to get really fancy, but not for today, you can roast the garlic.
Oh wow.
But no, I didn't do that.
If
So
you
now,
were to roast it, what temperature would you do that and for how long?
I would do that at like 380 to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, even though my mind still thinks in Celsius because I'm Australian. And you can do it probably up to like 30 minutes would be fine, but you can leave it in there for up to an hour and it'll also just like work itself out.
Okay, I need to try this.
Yeah. So now I'm just cutting the garlic really fine, but we're gonna put it in the Vitamix anyway, so it doesn't really matter, even if
So ready to
we don't cut it. Yeah. She wants the beans
I've
in
got one
so bad. So now we have our 1 to 2 cloves of garlic. I cheated a little bit because I already pre-peeled the garlic, but
Right.
you can also buy pre-peeled garlic at Trader Joe's.
Yeah, if you've never peeled garlic before, a tip is like you get the clove and you pull it off, and then you put a knife on top of it, and then you kind of hit it, and it'll break its shell off. Be careful though, don't hit your hand on the knife part.
No one.
No one wants to do that.
We don't want anyone to be hurt in this operation.
That would be painful.
Okay. So now I think you can put your beans into it.
Very excited.
Yes.
We are now putting the garbanzo beans into the blender. Oh. Oh, that was satisfying. Okay.
And then we're gonna put some salt and pepper, just a little bit to taste.
To taste, okay.
And then if you feel so inclined, but I think we might have accidentally left this off the recipe, but that's okay. If you have some cumin at home, then
Just put a little
bit, like half a
Teaspoon.
Taste like just a little.
Couple shakes. Cumin goes like on everything, so
Yeah.
it's like one of those sneaky ingredients. It's like what is it? It's like what water is to humans, cumin is for cooking. I feel like it ends up in everything.
Yeah. And then we want 2 tablespoons of olive oil.
Oh, I like that olive oil. That's the California olive oil. It's good stuff. On the 21st, I will be doing a olive oil discussion with Flav City, so you guys keep an eye out for that. We're gonna go all into the details of olive oil, but this is a good one.
Yeah.
There's some bad ones. You wouldn't believe it. They're bad olive oils.
Really?
Yeah.
Bad olive oils?
Yep. It's like so rotted, and then they end up like processing it so much, but it's like processing gross stuff that you don't want.
We do not want that at all.
Sneak peek.
Okay, so now I think we have everything that we need, right?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're going to do one of the pulse. This one's going to be for a little longer.
Really gotta get in there with it. This is how you make it taste good. Oh, what else?
How's it looking?
Oh, it looks hummusy.
Looks so messy.
It looks hummusy.
Yeah, look.
We can get closer than that.
Oh, okay.
Look at
Whoa!
Wow, that's hummusy. We're gonna transfer it to a cute little bowl, right?
Definitely. I'm going to share with you guys a little secret that I like to do when I have dinner parties, which is use my mugs, like my coffee cups, as little servers. So it's like if you don't have enough bowls, you can to serve your like crudité or nuts or olives. Sorry. Like Trader Joe's nuts, like these.
Yeah.
Then it can look really cute. So we're gonna have some carrots and some snow peas.
I love that. That's so cute.
And we still have to chop the celery and the peppers. If we want to go really healthy, and then we also have our little non-gluten-free, but then also gluten-filled vegan snacks.
Exactly.
How could we forget? So now we're gonna find a cute bowl that we want to put it in.
Or a mug.
Sorry.
Said it were a mug.
No, I think this one needs to be bigger than a mug.
Yeah. I just want because like your mugs are so cute, and I like all my mugs are different. Some of them I got like trade shows.
Cute bowl.
Cute bowl.
Okay,
Okay.
nut bowl. Okay, so then this is like my least favorite part of using a Vitamix, getting it out with a spatula, and I'm also a weirdo and I don't like to waste anything.
Nothing.
So I need to make sure it all comes out because otherwise I get sad that we're wasting things. So I'm gonna try and really get this out.
Yeah. Oh, it looks great.
It's very creamy. I
Very
feel like it's
creamy.
creamier than the last one.
Yeah,
we
the
made
last
it.
one was a little thicker.
Yeah.
This looks good.
Comes straight from Israel.
I feel like once you make hummus, it's just like as good as store-bought can be. There's just nothing like fresh hummus.
Yeah, I feel like it's also like got a little bit of like temperature on it from the grinding of the blender.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A little fresh.
yeah. Okay, I think that's enough for the prettiness. And then what I like to do is put a little bit of paprika on the top to serve it. Would you like to?
Yeah. Just gonna paprika a little bit. Should we put a couple pine nuts and?
Uh-huh.
I feel like that guy on that meme with the salt. Okay.
And then what else do we? Oh, a little bit of olive oil at the top. Not
Just like a drizzle.
not super needed, but I need.
You want me to get that?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
This looks so cute.
And then you know what else? I think we should also put some basil.
We've
I
got
always
some.
like some kind of.
Did you replant?
I just keep on like topping up every couple of weeks with Trader Joe's basil in my little plant because I can't, for whatever reason, keep my basil growing upstairs in my herb garden.
Same. I just got
Yeah.
a new one.
Yep.
A little-
Yeah, I want a little drizzle, please.
Oh, we're coming in slow.
Really slow.
Yeah, but it's...
Oh, okay. And there we have our delicious hummus. And now I'm going to make a pretty board of all of our other things that we're going to have.
Reach as far as I can. This looks so good. Getting very hungry.
Well, perfect thing about it is you can snack immediately.
That's why you start with the hummus.
Exactly. So we're now going, oh yeah, just throw that over there. Just doing a little chop about different
things you can have with hummus. Crackers and some crudité, which include carrots, sugar snap peas, and celery.
and red peppers.
Oh,
Because it has to be
do you want me to
pretty.
chop these?
Yeah, I want you to chop this, please.
So
And then we
chop.
also have, I feel like we need people to come over. We're cooking for like
I told Sarah.
15 people. Oh yeah, we do have a
Some
friend that
neighbors.
lives very close by, so she may join us. And my husband also may join us at some, well, he will join us.
He's forced to.
Get our little serving cups again with our celery.
So cute. I love that. I need to now get cute serving cups.
Maybe you could make them.
Yeah.
New product line. And then what do we want to have? Our options are cauliflower crisp snacks. We have beet crackers, both for Tish because she can't eat.
That's my nickname.
Oh yeah, sorry.
The world knows me. Actually, I'm just Trader Joe's girl, but.
And then we also have everything crackers, which I really love. They're delicious. I eat them with everything. And then we also have fig and olive crisps.
Just love those. Those are big hits.
And raisin and rosemary crisps.
We have one more cute mug.
I have 6 cute mugs.
6. Okay.
So we could even put the crackers in the cute mug.
Oh my gosh.
Woo woo! Only for like fat little red peppers.
I like scoopers, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you gotta be able to scoop the hummus up for sure. Okay.
And do we
So-
need this for anything, or can this go into?
Well, you know that can't go away. It's gotta be used for something because we don't like to waste in this household.
We need a tray of like things we're gonna reuse and a frittata tomorrow.
A tray for tomorrow's frittata, or maybe just a bowl.
Yeah. That's good. It's a bowl. We don't waste in this household.
No, we do not, especially peppers.
No. Use those for everything.
Okay, and so then what do we want to put out? Some beef crackers.
No, wait, so I'm gonna put it.
She's so excited about the feeling.
So excited.
Alright, and then what do you want? You want cauliflower crackers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
These cauliflower crisp crackers are so good. Ate a whole bag earlier while we were prepping.
And on the weekends with the bunny face.
This is correct.
Yeah.
We made a bunny vegetable board, which was inspired by the Baker Mama. And yeah, that was good.
That was good. That also had hummus and also had these 2 crackers. So we're really...
The problem though, when you make cute boards where there's like an actual face on it, is people have trouble eating the face.
Oh,
Like,
no one wanted to eat it.
No one wanted to eat the eyes,
eat the
the
face.
nose.
It's
or the
here to be
whiskers.
eaten.
Yeah.
Alright, and then which one? Which ones do you think about?
Well, fig and olive. Yeah.
Big and all.
Most people like the the garlic naan crackers. Those are some good, but
Oh, you don't get those.
mm-mm.
That place is broccoli.
Mhm.
Alright, I have creams I don't know how to open.
Hey,
Now we're gonna put...
we've got this cute little setup.
Okay.
Hummus is made, appetizer done. Put a little check mark next to your menu.
Can you guys see how pretty with the cups and the hummus?
I'll do like
everything all
a pro
looks.
move.
A pro move. with
Whoa.
that. Whoa. I like red peppers. Alright, you
I'm
gonna try?
gonna go sugar snap.
Okay. Oh, then should I have all of them?
Mm.
Oh, very nice one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Big
Success.
fan. Loving that. Loving it.
Success.
Wow. We're going back end. Went in real quick.
Whoa, I know, I feel like I need celery.
What should I turn the oven to?
You should turn the oven to 380, please.
Let me make sure there's nothing in it.
Nothing in the oven.
Good.
I tried to clean the kitchen. My husband said this is the cleanest he's ever seen the kitchen in his life. It's like, well, people are coming into our kitchen, so it does look good.
Yeah, a whole bunch of people.
Okay. Sweet potatoes?
Oh yeah. Can I peel them?
You can certainly peel them.
You want all three? There's a lot. There's 3 of us.
I know.
You want to use them?
We can use them. Like there's not left
So I'm
over.
gonna open this thingy and just.
Okay.
Oh, I need to press and enter.
Yeah, you need to go start.
Never turned an oven on before in my life.
Okay.
All right, peeling. So
Okay.
satisfying.
We're peeling sweet potatoes. And if you don't like sweet potatoes, or you don't feel like sweet potatoes, or you didn't get sweet potatoes like we forgot to get broccolini, then you can peel any potatoes.
Yeah.
But I'm letting Trader Joe's list / Natasha peel the potatoes because she loves them. And I am going to, what am I going to do now?
I love peeling potatoes. It's it's like my little rock garden. It's like a place of sanctuary for me. It's just very calming. You feel like you have a task at hand and you can complete it.
It's very satisfying.
I have a fun fact. Do you know what the most satisfying job is? And it's in terms of people's happiness.
What?
Yes.
An accountant.
No.
Second guess?
Second guess. Most satisfying job. People report the highest level of happiness.
A doctor?
No.
Well, I thought that would be satisfying because you like helping people.
Well, in a good case. But
Yeah.
if they don't make it.
Okay, that sounds sad.
No more guesses.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, we go.
People that work for like demolition crews.
Oh,
Yeah.
because they're like in there, out, done. I'm so satisfied.
Yeah.
Everything's so clean. I
Yeah.
feel like it's kind of like, I guess when you like clean a house and you're like, oh, I feel like such a sense of achievement.
I guess demo crews are fun though. You just go to like with a tractor and a big ball and just whap into a building.
Sure.
Who knew?
It's true.
I haven't actually
Fine.
researched that if it's true. Someone told me that and it made sense. So I said, yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna run with it. Yeah,
I'm running
I
with
like
it.
it. I'm into it. I'm totally into it. It's also kind of like finishing an audit, you know, big satisfaction, all this work, and then it's done, and then you're like, yes.
Then your next one starts.
Yes.
I can say this because I was in audit for 2 years. I was an accountant before I was a professional sweet potato peeler.
One to half the one per person. Like we have now 2, and we're cooking for David, who's coming home from, and so I actually think we're probably okay with 2, right? They're like really big ones. Oh, you already started.
I'm just gonna finish peeling it.
Yeah. But yeah, absolutely, totally regular potatoes are okay.
Next time I have a bad day, I'm just gonna go buy a bag of potatoes and just.
Just peel away.
Exactly. Jess, how old were you when you started cooking?
I was, probably like 5. I feel like I was cooking as little as I was walking. But yeah, it's always been a really big thing in my house. My parents. Lucky I changed the garbage today.
No.
What?
No, what did David put in there? We're gonna call that done.
Yeah, okay. We lost a sweet potato. And we in the trials of loves and tribulations. But no, I started cooking when I was very young. It's always been like a really big thing with my family, and we would always sit down for big dinners and cook on trips. And I actually think I may have had like takeout maybe like 3 times in my life until I was an 18-year-old.
Are you serious?
Uh-huh.
I
I remember I had McDonald's once, and my parents were like, "This is one time," and my dad was like, "If you like it, I'm gonna judge you." And I was like 8. I was like, "I just want a Happy Meal with the toy."
You get chicken nuggets?
Mhm.
I mean, what else do you get as a kid?
Mhm.
Chicken nuggies are the best.
Mhm.
All right.
Oh, this is good. Okay. So how are you gonna cut them, Tish?
I'm gonna do little slices. Let me show you what I mean.
Can everyone say?
Cut the ends off. Don't worry, we'll use those.
Good.
I kind of like making little circles.
Yeah, I think
It's
that's
like they're like thick chips, but like they're not. So like this size.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna bake them. So if you want them crispier, do them a little thinner. If you want them a little like roasted and thicker, you can do them thicker. I'll do 1/4 inch just to make it easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
we're going to toss them in olive oil, salt, pepper, cumin, a little paprika. Are we gonna put paprika on these? I can't remember if we did that last time.
I think we're going to.
Okay.
And then I'm not gonna complicate things all too much.
Jess, what are we cooking them in or on so we can prepare them?
We're cooking them on a baking tray. So we have something like this, and then I really hate scraping baking trays off, so I always put like alfoil or baking paper on top of it because I don't like to clean up. So we're gonna line this tray.
Tray is getting lined. It's kind of crazy how the rest of this like goes so fast. Like once you do the potato and then we jump into the chicken.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm still snacking on my hummus and little crudité though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you're doing that, and then we have to, so we're gonna do the sweet potatoes, then we're gonna toss them in olive oil, paprika, cayenne pepper, salt, pepper, and then throw them in the oven, or place them in the oven.
We're not gonna throw it, we're gonna gently
place it. And then we are going to start on the chicken, and then while the chicken, or
portobello mushroom.
the portobello mushrooms probably need like half of the time that the chicken do. So we're going to sear the chicken and then cook the chicken for about 22 minutes. The portobello mushrooms only need about 10 minutes. So, okay, so we've got our discs here, right, Tish? So olive oil, we want to just, generous pour, I would say.
Yeah, generous. Probably like a tablespoon, if, like for two. You can also, I'm gonna get handsy in there. Kind of just, I want to make sure they're all coated. Wash your hands.
Yeah. Wash their hands for at least 20 seconds prior to 6 o'clock. Alright.
So that's some strong pepper.
Yeah, there's some strong pepper. There's also these really nice salt and pepper shakers that I thought was a good idea to coat in gold sparkles. So they couldn't find ones with gold sparkles, but it's
creative. What did you put, like? Did you have to put like a coat of something on it first?
I put a coat of something on it first, then I did the gold sparkles, and then I did not put a coat of something afterwards, which I probably should have, and now there's a little bit of...
Always make sure you use your
seal
top
the
coat.
sparkles
Top
if you want to sparkle your salt and pepper shaker.
Alright, so a little cumin.
Mm-hmm.
Just a couple pats.
Again, like the hummus, little patty pat. And then, depending on how spicy you like it, paprika, or you can use cayenne pepper.
Yeah, that's true.
Either or. I don't know, it doesn't really matter.
Alright. So we're really tossing these. I'm also getting a moisturized hand from the olive oil.
Mmm.
Love it when that happens. Cuticles are just gonna thrive on this.
Oh, your nails?
Yeah,
So
it's like that
cute.
last night.
So cute.
Yeah.
Good nails.
Alright.
I know, I was like, we can't go too fast because there's 2 of us and only 1 of them unless they're
And
gonna
we
make their
already
ovens.
did, like, we practiced this. We did a mock one, so like we know what's coming, so it's always, you know, a bit different.
Yeah. So you just want to make sure that it's all, oh, there's a lot of potatoes this time. They're laid out so as little as touching as possible.
Yeah, try not to get them to overlap.
Get nice and crispy.
I'll do a camera angle so people can see them. Look at this high tech. So you want to lay them out so none of them are touching.
Okay. And then we're gonna put them in for like minimum of 30 minutes, but we'll check on them after that. Sometimes I give them 40.
So the oven's at 380 degrees, just in case anyone forgot about that. Maybe we should just like pause.
Yep.
Put more champagne in my glass.
Oh yeah.
Just let everyone catch up, catch their breath.
Yeah.
Eat
a little bit of hummus. Well,
Yeah.
do you want more champagne too, or do you want
what
white wine?
Yeah, we'll do that. Do white wine.
White wine?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I'm just gonna enjoy some.
Enjoy some hummus.
Yeah. Mmm.
What's your favorite?
Dipper?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've only sugar snap peas and celery. I need
Okay.
to
We're
visit them
gonna
all.
put the timer on.
Hold on. Oh, got a double one. How long are we baking the potatoes for?
Red potatoes, we're gonna try for 30 minutes because they're pretty fine, but depending on the,
Are we flipping them halfway through?
yeah, we're gonna put them halfway through. Probably when we put the chicken on, we're gonna flip them.
Mm.
Okay. So next, wait, where do we put the broccoli?
Last time we put it in, I think with the chicken.
Yeah.
Because the broccolini cooks quite fast.
Yeah. Okay. Wait, I'm slowing down the opening line.
We're opening a Chardonnay. Yeah. It's not from Trader Joe's, it's from Demetria, but so I'm weird with Chardonnay, but I like whatever Chardonnays they usually have.
In the household.
Mm-hmm.
It's from California, so I feel like,
California Chardonnay.
yeah, it's delicious. It's from a very cute winery that you can stay on property, and all
Really?
the guys are awesome. Yeah, Demetria.
I've never been. I've always wanted to go. 'Cause
Yeah.
I know that you guys go. So far, red pepper is the best in the hummus.
That's what I had first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't used a carrot yet. I'm weird with carrots.
You really carrots?
I like cooked carrots, but like, I feel like there was a phase in college where I ate so many carrots that I got carroted out.
No.
Yeah.
I guess that could happen. I feel like also the fact that you can't eat gluten really puts carrots in the front runner for food for like snacking
Mm-hmm.
because they're an easy good.
And like, I'm weird about carrots in salads.
Oh, David's really weird about carrots in salads. Yeah, he hates
that's so
that.
funny. I don't like them like
Yeah,
that.
he's like, what is this salad? I'm like, wait, I just put some carrots in.
Mm-mm.
It's delicious. Okay, so this is for our pairing for our chicken dish. Yeah, we need to do the pine nuts. Also, for the, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me have this one. There you go.
Sure.
Oh, and like double drinking right.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay. All right. So now we're gonna move on to the chicken. What we're gonna do is just toss it in. We can use the same bowl as we tossed the olive oil, just to kind of give it some marination. If you want to be like really fancy, you can marinate it for a while, but it's not necessary. So we're just gonna pop it in here.
We're doing 2 chicken breasts because we've got 3 people. We're also making
Yes, and we're also making
portobello
the
mushroom.
portobello mushroom option. And my husband is training for a half Ironman in 3 weeks, and he only eats chicken, so I'm very happy to be vegan and not eat chicken tonight.
I'll share my chicken with you.
Thanks, babe.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna put some more. I'm just putting some garlic because it's there, but you don't really need to.
This will end up roasting it, and it just like adds a little pizzazz. And she's putting in about a tablespoon of olive oil between the 2 chicken breasts. So if you've got one, use half tablespoon.
And we're just gonna do some salt.
Salt and some pepper to your liking. You guys know I put a lot of salt. I love salt. I'm not gonna get handsy on that.
Yeah, just salt, pepper,
Olive
oil, garlic, and then I just usually put in random herbs that I have just because I love herbs, but it's totally not necessary. You can also put dried herbs, but we're gonna put the basil on the top of the breast about 5 minutes out till the chicken's done. And so you don't have to worry too much because that's really gonna give it its flavor. We just wanna make sure that it like doesn't dry out because we're gonna cook it on the pan. If you have a skillet, that's best, but also totally fine if you don't, just any kind of pan on the stove top. And so we're basically just gonna sear it and then put it in the oven. Then about, as I said, 5 minutes before it's ready, which should be about 22 minutes into its oven time, depending on how thick your breasts are, then we'll just coat it and then...
And the pesto.
Yeah. Make sense?
So right now we're just doing the chicken breast. So we got it in a bowl with salt, pepper. We threw in some herbs because why not? A little bit of garlic, a little bit of basil, and I guess some lemon.
I did some lemon too that was left over from the hummus, so.
She's just tossing it around.
Tossing it around.
And then we're gonna sear the chicken on each side.
So, coming over to the stove.
The sear station.
The sear station.
This is the sear
And
station.
then, if anyone has, they're super handy. I love this. It's like just a really little like meat thermometer, but it means that you don't have to like cut your meat up and check what it looks like. The worst thing is to serve like underdone chicken. So if it's at 165, you know it's always good to go.
165 is the magic number for chicken.
So
right now we are getting a pan hot.
a pan hot, and we're gonna just put some more olive oil in the pan.
A little olive oil. We're using cast iron. You can use any pan you have if it doesn't have Teflon. Make sure you put olive oil on first so your chicken breast doesn't stick to it when you sear it.
And then
Fun
we need...
I feel like the paper clip from Microsoft Word. Like I'm just like hopping in with like little speech bubbles.
Little bits here and there. Okay.
Oh, it's matched the apron.
Oh yeah! I made some mayonnaise. These were from home. We just bought the aprons yesterday.
Yes, we do.
Okay, yeah, so you want to wait till it gets...
You want to let it, what do you have on like medium? She has it on high heat.
I have on high, but I don't have this on the biggest cooktop. Like I have a much bigger cooktop, and that would be a little much.
Yeah. So it's getting hot. So just to reiterate what's in the chicken mixture, it's just olive oil, salt and pepper. And then if you want to, it's optional. You can throw in some herbs, some garlic, whatever your heart and taste buds desire, and a little bit of lemon squeeze if you have it. If not, no big deal. Just toss that in and get everything hot going. Hummus is good right now. It's like, it's hitting the spot.
It's hitting the spot?
Mm-hmm. Goes great with this.
And with the chardonnay? And you think the peppers are
I think the
best?
peppers are my favorite. It kind of like hydrates you when you, like a pepper gives you water too, so it's like a hydrating, flavorful experience.
That's how I feel about celery.
That's true.
Yeah.
Sometimes celery has those strings that we get in my teeth.
The strings? You can peel celery. My sister-in-law never eats celery without peeling it. It's so funny to me.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Oh, there's another thing for Tish to peel. Uh-oh.
I'll just be over here.
Okay. Now, I'm always so impatient with this part. Yeah, see, it's not ready to go yet, but I want to put it on because I'm like,
Yeah, you gotta be patient. I need a full stop. Oh, it's too hard, it's too short.
oh, you need a full stop. Okay. Alright, we're now practicing the celery peeling, which is not required in any part
I
of
had
this
no idea you could peel
cooking
celery.
experience. Yeah. Then it gets the stringiness out. Whoa, we found something else for her to peel.
so much. Oh my gosh.
Oh no, I don't know. We're not gonna make it to brunch on Saturday because you're just gonna be sitting here peeling celery.
Oh my gosh. I had no idea you could. What? Why didn't no one tell me this?
I don't know. I didn't realize that you.
I always had issues with the stringy things getting in my teeth.
Okay, so I think it's hot enough now. So we're gonna just put the chicken on the pan.
We're now searing. We're now searing the chicken.
Sizzle.
You can hear it sizzling. So searing just means you're gonna cook it on each side for like 2 minutes. So that way it keeps all the juices inside when you bake it, and it makes a really nice, juicy chicken. So excited about this.
I don't think we can sear a portobello, right? I think actually maybe we can. Give it a go. Mackenzie, we're gonna give the searing a go. I hope you're eating the hummus, babe.
I had no idea. No idea.
So exciting.
Next time I go to a restaurant and they serve crudité, I was like, can you please peel your celery?
Actually, Victoria's not even like washed their celery.
Who doesn't wash it?
In Victoria? They sell this big, beautiful like crudité thing, but they don't. Like, there's like dirt on the celery. It's so odd. Alright, so basically we just want a little bit brown on each side of the chicken. My impatience will done it a little bit more, but that's fine. I'm just gonna bake in the oven.
So this is what searing looks like.
Spitting a little bit, but that's okay.
We have our
We have our aprons and our chef's hats.
Just in case anyone forgets. Who the
In case
chefs
it wasn't
are.
obvious, but we have our chef's hats.
Alright. The camera angle is like real good right here. So we're just searing the chicken.
So we're gonna put the chicken in the oven and we're gonna give it about 22 minutes.
Flip halfway?
And then-
or no?
Sorry?
You have to flip the chicken?
No, you don't have to flip the chicken. You just can like keep it flat. Well, I'm gonna say we're gonna give it about 17 minutes, and then we're gonna take it out, and then we're gonna put the pesto on, and then we're gonna give it another 5. But while we're doing that, we're gonna make our Brussels sprout salad. About popping it into the oven,
A little bit of browning.
and then I'm gonna use the official timer on the oven because I use the sweet potato timer on my phone, and it all just gets really confusing. So, alrighty.
How do those potatoes look?
Oh, we want to check on the potatoes. They're looking good. I'm going to move them down because we want the chicken at the top. And then,
Well, that's good to know. So move the potatoes to the bottom rack, chicken to the top rack. We're gonna.
alright. And then we're going to put the timer on for 17 minutes. Actually, maybe we'll do 16. Alright, so we've got sweet potatoes in the oven and chicken in the oven. So now, we just need to, you want to focus on the Brussels sprout salad, and then
Just cleaning up my celery.
and the peeled celery. There's nothing I can do with this.
Alright,
It's
Alright,
gone.
Alright.
Yeah. So
Next up is the Brussels sprout salad. I picked up these shaved Brussels sprouts from Trader Joe's to make it easier, but in reality I love buying whole Brussels sprouts and shaving them. I'm gonna actually end up cutting these more because I feel like they're just like not very impressed. So I'm just gonna kind of chop them because I like a chopped Brussels sprout salad. While I'm doing this, Jess is gonna work on the vegan version of the portobello mushrooms, which is the same process. Oh no, you've gotta take the innards out. Of the same process as the chicken.
take out your innard of your mushroom, and then I don't know, is anyone else doing vegan? So we just want to take the stalk out, babe. We are just going to, you know what, these are very clean. I think Trader Joe's already cleaned these, so we don't need to clean, but depending on where you purchase them from. You may need to dust them off. I like to, for mushrooms, clean them with a damp paper towel because it doesn't take all the taste out of it. If you put them in water, they get kind of soggy and like you lose the taste. So paper towel, but these look nice and clean. So we're gonna get our olive oil back.
And I put a handful of the shaved Brussels sprouts in front of me, and I'm just gonna chop them because I like them a little bit finer,
So
a little bit more shaved.
just gonna cover in olive oil.
And if you're cooking for one person, probably a handful of the shaved Brussels sprouts is good enough. If you're cooking for two handfuls.
Or if you just want leftovers because it's really delicious and it totally keeps for the next day, then just put the whole bag in.
And when you put them in a bowl, kind of like use your hands to like break up the pieces. Yeah. Very fun.
Very fun. I think there's a theme. Everything has olive oil.
Olive oil is our best friend, and cumin.
I haven't used cumin again though.
I don't think we use it again, do we?
No, we don't. We definitely don't use it with dessert. So,
No,
alright, and then we're gonna salt and pepper. And then I'm gonna give this a go. I don't know if I've ever. Oh, do you want me to roast the pine nuts?
Oh yeah. So we are going to, for the Brussels sprout salad, roast / toast the pine nuts. It's very simple. You just get a small pan, turn it on high heat, put like whatever your desired amount of pine nuts on it, and then just keep an eye on it, and they're gonna start browning, and then just move them around.
Or if you have a grill in your cooktop, you can just do it there versus using a pan, which is what I'm probably gonna do.
I'm getting choppy over here. So I'm just gonna transfer these to the bowl. I mean, do you want the whole bag?
No, you don't need the whole bag. Okay. How many pine nuts do I need?
I like pine nuts, so
Yeah. Like how much quantity for people at home?
like if you're making for one person,
Like a quarter of a cup?
we love quarter of cups.
We're into quarter of a cup today.
If you're making for 2 people, you know, add some more. I mean, I love pine nuts. It's
Me
kind of
too.
like salt. Like,
I don't know if you can ever go wrong with pine nuts.
no, you can't. And if pine nuts can be expensive, so if you don't want to use pine nuts, I know some people use sunflower seeds. Not my thing, but you could use toasted almonds. Almonds work too. It just adds like that extra depth of flavor. So Jess right now is doing the pine nuts over there. I'm gonna bring this around just so you guys can see.
And then I'm also gonna do the portobello.
Yeah,
So I'm just gonna put it on.
She just did that, but if you have like a pan, you can put it on a pan, whatever your heart desires. This is the salad. So like I just I chopped it more and then I just kind of broke it apart. All right. Okay. So the bag's gonna fall over. So for the Brussels sprouts, the next step, I've always just kind of winged this. I don't really measure things out, but I'll do my best to kind of tell you how to do it. So I'm gonna put, let's see, I'm gonna go with like a tablespoon of olive oil to start. And this is for 2 handfuls of Brussels sprouts. Yeah, it should be fine. I'm gonna do a tablespoon. If you did 1 handful, you can do a little bit less than a tablespoon. It's not gonna screw anything up. You're gonna use the lemon. The acidity is gonna help like break everything down and like really make the Brussels sprouts a little bit more like malleable. Can I have a fork?
Yes, you may. Do you want a big fork or a little fork?
This is a big fork.
It's a big fork.
This is how I just squeeze lemons. I usually just take half a lemon and then stab it and then squeeze like this over. Obviously make sure you don't get the seeds in it. Do a little bit of that. And I'm gonna take some Dijon mustard. I'm not gonna judge you, this isn't Trader Joe's, but
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
but we didn't want to waste. So I take like a fork, let's call this like half a tablespoon of Dijon, just throw it in. And then a little salt, a couple Salterns. I'm not gonna do pepper on this one. And then I'm just gonna mix it with my hands. kind of massage it like you would kale. Kale's not the only vegetable that gets a massage. Brussels sprouts do too.
Looking for the Brussels sprouts.
So that half a lemon really was great, and it's gonna be perfect.
Perfect. Wow.
Yeah, so just give it a massage. If there's kale in your house, it's probably jealous. Like, oh, thought I was the only one that got a massage. Not today. So then you've got your like Brussels salad base. And then what I like to do is go heavy on some Parmesan cheese. You can use grated, shredded, whatever your preference is. I think we're using grated. We use the cheese grater. Jess, can you open the parm?
Yes.
Please, thanks.
This is pretty grated.
So we're just
Also, if you're vegan and you want to use nutritional yeast, similar kind of concept, and maybe some like cashew nuts, but that'll do it for
idea. Yeah.
the vegan option.
So I'm gonna put a handful of Parmesan cheese. I love Parmesan cheese. I'm a whiteout girl. That's when you go to an Italian restaurant and they just put it all over your pasta. So I'm gonna use like a big handful, put it in, and then just massage that in. Yeah.
And now putting the mushroom for Mackenzie, or any vegans out there, in the oven. I just did it, like flipped it, similar to we did the chicken, but just not as long, because obviously it's a mushroom versus a piece of meat.
Yes.
So now I'm just putting it in side by side
to the chicken. And the only other thing we need to add now to the salad are the toasted pine nuts. So those look pretty toasted.
Yeah.
So we're gonna come over here and
collect the.
Okay, so we just put the pine nuts in. I'm just gonna use the fork I used for the lemon to turn it around. How good does that look?
Delicious.
That's the Brussels sprout salad.
So now we're done with the pine nuts. Okay, looks good.
Brussels sprout salad done.
All right, one thing done. So now we're probably close to wanting to put our broccolini in. We accidentally forgot our broccolini. We went to Trader Joe's 3 times to get our ingredients, and then we forgot something, of course.
Okay. I think that's reality though. I think everyone forgets that.
I know.
We're supposed to be cooking for something.
Like I write lists, but then I forget to use them in the grocery store, and I'm like, I can remember, it's fine. I'm like, oops. So we are going to put our broccolini in when you have.
Should we use the bowl to just toss it around?
Oh yeah, I think we don't put too much.
So we are now taking the broccolini. We put like however much broccolini you want, putting it into the bowl that we've been mixing all the olive oil. Oh no, we did put chicken in here. We're gonna cook it, so it's fine. Probably not the best to do that. We did that last time, so it's fine.
Yeah, we lived.
Use a separate bowl if you want to be super careful. We're using the same one. We're gonna bake it, so should be totally fine. Did you do a lemon squeeze?
I did a lemon squeeze.
Olive oil, lemon squeeze, salt and pepper, little chili flakes, and
then now we have 5 minutes left on the chicken before the pesto coating time. So we want to cook the broccolini for about 8 to 10 minutes. So we're going to put that in the same pan that we have the chicken in. If you can fit it, otherwise separate pan is totally fine. Yeah, chicken's looking good.
chicken's looking real good. So yeah, we're just transferring it in. I'm gonna whip the camera around. This is where you kind of get fancy.
So fancy, babe. We may have OD'd on the broccolini, but
little OD.
we'll just throw it in.
We'll make it work.
Yeah.
We don't waste here.
We do not waste. Okay.
Back in.
Back in for a few minutes.
All right.
Okay, now we got a little.
What would I do without this tripod?
I know. It'd be very hard to see everybody.
So my aunt taught me to like kind of clean up as you cook. but we don't need to do too much of that.
I feel like we're being relatively clean.
Yeah.
Relatively.
Relatively.
Yeah.
Relatively clean.
Relatively. Okay, but I'm gonna put this putting this stuff away because I feel like we're
I need to revisit the red pepper hummus situation. Okay.
I still think celery is my favorite.
Really? Mm-hmm. Good. I'm gonna eat red pepper. We have 2 types of pesto. We got the Genova pesto. This is in the refrigerated section at Trader Joe's. And then we've got the vegan kale cashew pesto. That's also in the refrigerated section at Trader Joe's. This one's gonna go on the portobello mushroom. This one's gonna go on the chicken. 5 minutes before it's ready to go out.
Like ish.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're on the 3-minute
Do
countdown.
you have a baggie for this?
I do have a baggie.
Kind of exploded.
I do have. I always have a little. Oh, what's it gonna do?
Maybe we'll just. I don't know.
Oh, maybe not. There's tomorrow. Come on.
It's like what Mondays feel like. Just trying so hard to get everything to work.
Yeah, it worked.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Great.
Perfect.
Love this. Okay. I wonder when my mom called. She's probably calling me while she's watching this, and she's like,
She's like, hi, see you on I was about to say television. I'm like, on Instagram.
"New TV."
I know. I told my mom too, and she was like, I'll try. And then she's like, I have a meeting that conflicts. And I was like, okay.
Don't worry, I'll post this to IGTV. So when you want to revisit, you can do it. You can do it.
Oh, we're on the 1-minute countdown.
60 seconds left.
Okay. So then what we're gonna do when we're 5 minutes out, I didn't look at this one,
Ooh.
is,
That's a satisfying moment.
yeah.
When it works, it never works. I always have to go.
Oh, whoa, the vegan one worked.
I'm really
The regular pesto is already open because David could not help himself and used it for a sandwich. And I'm like, that's for our dinner tonight.
I don't blame him.
Yeah, it's delicious. Pesto is so good.
All the time.
So good. Do we want to coat it over here or?
What I can do is bring the camera over and you can do that chef thing.
All right. So we're gonna do the chicken first, but it doesn't. The regular chicken first.
Okay.
All right. So we need to.
Just the timer.
Oh, whoa! That timing actually worked out
Perfect.
Stop. All right. So, okay. So we are gonna use just a little spoon.
Now we're using a little spoon. Just taking some pesto.
And throwing it on the top here.
That's the good stuff right there.
I'm like, this looks so you just want to make sure it's like fully coated. It's gonna be delicious. We love pesto. And then we can use the sauce also in the bake. So probably about like 2 spoons on each chicken breast. And then
Looks so good.
popping it back in.
The oven toast.
And then we've got our mushy here.
Big time for the vegan.
Yeah, so this is a vegan one. So we're gonna use the vegan pesto. And I think I'm gonna actually flip this.
Yeah, it feels like
Because it's all nice and roasty here. And then we're just gonna fill it up
roasty. Ooh.
with,
If you were vegan, you would just use a different spoon, but
yeah, but.
wow. Little pesto boat.
Little boat of pesto.
I'm gonna
Okay.
top it with Parmesan cheese.
Oh.
And bake
could
it.
put top it with
you
nutritional
could,
yeast.
yeah.
Alright, so now that is that. Do we want to make a flip? We can just flip the.
We're gonna do some flips? Okay.
Do some flips of the sweet potatoes. Ooh, I was like, I probably should use a
Flipper.
here, but it's okay.
They're looking roasty.
They are looking roasty. And then we're gonna do our final 5 minutes in for our savory pot.
Yeah, I like that. Look at that. Can't believe we almost forgot that broccolini.
I know.
I mean,
It was like, we definitely have everything. We went over this like several times.
Several times.
Several times. Alright, and so now we're gonna put the timer on for 5 more minutes.
Timer on. 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Now we can clean up our
Pesto.
pesto.
We're done with that.
Clean as we go.
Ish.
Sort of.
And one thing we had a discussion about was, do we all eat together or then make the dessert? And I think we're just gonna make the dessert because it's super simple. And then we'll let everyone enjoy their meal and go have fun and think about what you guys would want us to cook next time.
Mm-hmm.
Because as you can see, we're really good chefs.
Professional.
You don't get the chef hat without.
Professional A grade. So now we can put all of our spices away. Oh, this is all happening.
Yeah, we're gonna just put some stuff in the sink. We're done with the lemon squeezer.
Yeah, the professional lemon squeezer from the West Village. We definitely need to feed David all of this
They do
stuff.
sell lemon squeezers outside of the West Village as well. Maybe not as professional, but they do sell them.
Not as professional as they say.
Yeah.
You know it.
I don't know, I'm just admiring the flavor profile of the Chardonnay.
Oh, you like it. I'm glad
It's
that
good.
you like the Chardonnay.
Yeah.
Music to my ears. Okay, so I guess we can get rid of all
Yeah,
this.
let's put this in the sink.
Cleaning
Oh,
up.
world's smallest cheese grater. I always make fun of her for it.
I know, it's so funny. I grew up, my parents had this cheese grater that was like this big, like insane. Like it was like literally this big. And
That's
I'm
my
like,
style.
I know. And it was the best, but
Scarter, so she got the smallest one.
tiny one. No, I actually really need to invest in this cheese grater.
Maybe we'll get you one.
It's my birthday coming up on August 3rd, everybody. Count down for like 6
I'm gonna
months.
get you a slightly larger cheese grater. We'll work up to the full size one.
So lucky, so lucky. Okay, so wait, do we want to just tell everyone how to make
No, I think we should.
this? Alright. Okay.
We can show them.
But do we want to make that cold?
We don't want the food to get cold. We're gonna show you guys how to make the chocolate covered strawberries right now. We're not actually gonna do chocolate covered strawberries. We decided it's gonna be more fondue dip strawberries. That way you can choose your adventure how much chocolate you want on the strawberries. So we've got 3 minutes left on the oven, which is just enough time to pour chocolate into a pan and melt it.
Yeah, but you gotta be careful because you don't want the chocolate to seize.
Seize?
So what you have to
What
do,
does seize mean?
it means that like
I don't want to make it seize.
no, you definitely don't want to make it seize. It
Like,
like
it could hurt chocolate.
no, it gets disgusting and like
Ew.
clumpy and like.
Alright,
Yeah.
tell me how to not.
It's definitely a cooking term, but I don't really know how to describe it besides being like
Chef hat.
not good. So what you want to do is get a pan like this, put water in it, like boiling water, or you can just put hot water and then put it on the stove. And then you want to get a little bowl that is not going to melt. So don't use plastic. Yeah, we don't have that many different bowls in this household right now. And you want to sit it in like this, so you kind of make a bath for
So
it.
there's boiling water. Is this on the oven?
Yeah.
So the oven.
So I'm going to show everybody at home.
Okay.
And so the stove.
That's about an inch.
Like an inch, yeah. Put it on the stove top here. And then we're gonna put a bowl in like this.
Oh, like a double boiler.
Exactly.
Double boiler. Okay.
You can also use a microwave if you want, but I don't have a microwave, so.
California, we gave up microwaves.
Yeah. And
Years ago.
then we
Years
have a non-vegan or vegan option. So we can either use chocolate
I want
chunks
to use these ones.
or cacao.
Cacao.
We're gonna use cacao. And then what we're gonna do is serve it with, so we just pour this in, you can see all chocolate, and then you can just let it sit. It's gonna take a little time for the water to come to temperature, but it's just gonna slowly heat it through, which means you get like a really nice consistency versus like if you just put it straight on the water, straight on the stove, it's gonna seize and be like really clumpy, and so you're not gonna be able to dip your fruit in it. And then what we're gonna do to serve is have berries. You can use like bananas or apple. Oh, Tisha's not like bananas, so no. But
bananas.
you can have a delicious option.
She gets bananas out. I'm leaving.
No. All different berries. And then you can just dip the berries directly in the chocolate, have it in a nice like plate on the table, and then everyone can help themselves. You can have as much or as little chocolate as you would like. Or you can just eat the berries fresh.
Did we hit 5 minutes?
We hit 5 minutes. So we are gonna now check. The first thing you want to do is check your chicken, because
We're gonna check the chicken.
Everything else is kind of okay. Now this is a real question. Like, did we get this right? Everything else can be cooked for a little bit
I
longer.
wish we had theme music.
Theme music?
Yeah, like.
So I'm gonna turn on the meat thermometer. Oh, looks like it's flashed. Oh yeah, here we go. And then you want to just poke it in the like thickest part of the chicken, because we definitely don't want to make people sick.
We want 165 degrees, and if you don't have a meat thermometer, you're just gonna have to cut into it.
Yeah, just cut in,
That's what I do.
see if there's like any thickness or
Oh,
grossness.
160.
It's gonna grow. It's gonna come.
Are you in Celsius?
Oh, yeah.
It's okay.
Oh, yep. Okay, so we're good.
We're good on the chicken.
We are good on the chicken.
Nailed it.
So now we are ready to set, what do we want? Black plates? Do we want gray plates? What do we think?
Can we think of it? I think the gray ones will look nice. I like the gray.
The gray plate?
Yeah.
The plates. As you do. Alright. So
I'm gonna assist.
oh, you're gonna resist?
I do. Is the portobello mushrooms okay?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the sweet potatoes.
Delicious.
We've also
Alright.
got the sweet potatoes still cooking too.
Okay. So are we gonna split, or are we just
We'll plate it and we'll split once we.
alright, so we have the portobello mushroom.
Okay.
Oh no, we need broccolini.
Oh,
So
sure.
we've got
Wow. All right.
then is the big chicken for
The big boy.
the big boy. I was gonna say the triathlete. But yeah, oh yeah, I was like,
They're like tippy toes. I'm like.
trying to move around. Okay, next slide. Yep.
Okay. Oh wow.
And we have some, just kidding. We have some delicious juices down the bottom of the pan. I always like to like pour these off so you get the sauciness.
Accoutrement. If I may.
And also we don't want to waste.
Oh my, that's like so
Saucy.
so fancy. Wow.
Alrighty. And then
Like with the juices.
we're gonna get the sweet potato.
Sweet potato time.
Out of the oven. And looking nice and crispy now. Gonna use this because make sure you have enough room on the plate for
The Brussels.
the Brussels sprout salad. Unless you're David and hate Brussels sprouts,
Correct.
which is fine. Means more for us. Huh?
You could probably put more sweet potato on this.
Oh yeah, growing boy.
There you go.
Yeah, I was like, let's do a couple more. We don't want to waste.
No wasting. There's a theme here. Okay.
Okay.
So now we're gonna Brussels sprout salad, all the plates. I'm gonna use these tongs while rolling the Brussels sprout.
Oh yeah. Wait. Yeah. Okay.
Guess I could have done that a little cleaner. All right. Okay, I'll just like have some leftovers.
Yeah, we can definitely have some leftovers. I'm
Leftovers?
definitely into having
Oh,
leftovers.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm just like, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, is everyone seeing our beautifully plated meals?
If you're watching this on Instagram, can you screenshot this and then repost it and tag me, and then I'll repost it?
Vegan option, non-vegan option that does not like Brussels sprouts, non-vegan option that likes everything, and then for those guys that are watching on Instagram, you can see here that we have the chocolate that is now not seasoning, looking nice and
Not
melty. So you can see that consistency there. It's going to be really easy to dip in the fruit for later.
So just gonna keep on letting it melt until it's ready.
Yeah.
And
And then you
let it
can
seize.
throw it down on a really low heat while you're serving your meal, so you don't have to worry. And then once you're ready to eat your dessert, then bust out your fruit and your chocolate and you're good to go.
Yeah. So that's that is the full course meal. I think that went well.
I think that went well too.
I'm excited to eat I want to say fruits of our labor, but it's not fruit except the dessert.
True. The meat and vegetables of our labor. But they're very healthy.
Yeah. This is a very healthy meal.
It is.
And it's easy to make anytime.
Mm-hmm.
And you can take bits and pieces and incorporate it into any meal you make.
Yes. Gluten-free, vegan, ready for triathletes to be training on.
Yeah.
Multifunctional.
Multifunctional, yeah. You're getting your starches, your vegetables, your protein, and your portobello mushroom if you're vegan. So, for those on Instagram, I hope you enjoyed this. I will post this whole thing to IGTV. Give me any notes, feedback via DM, or you can leave a comment once this is up on IGTV. This was really fun. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching this. I hope you enjoy your meal. Let me know how you liked it. And then we will hopefully do this again very soon. Yeah, so have a good night. Enjoy your meal. Bye.
Bye.